14 with one of our absolute favorite series here at the Today Show. Mr. Smith Goes To.
Okay, this morning, Mr. Smith here is taking us to a high school in Pennsylvania where a very special radio call, years in the making, drew as much attention as a big game there. Hi, Harry.
You know, we didn't really know what we were walking into. It felt kind of like some state high school championship was going on. And oh my goodness, for the kids who were involved, they got it. The sky was the limit.
In a town near Erie, Pennsylvania,
NA1SS, this is KC3SGV.
a group of students are trying to contact someone who is not particularly easy to reach.
This is KC3SGV.
All those numbers and letters are ham radio call signs. NA1SS is the International Space Station.
3, 2, 1.
The first amateur contact in space happened 40 years ago with the Space Shuttle Columbia.
Hello, W1JXN. This is W5LFL. You're our first contact from orbit.
What advice would you
Since
give to
then,
students
a group called ARISS, Amateur Radio on the International Space Station, has organized radio calls between astronauts and some million students worldwide.
What do you do for fun on the space station? Over.
Most of the time, adults do the setup. But at Harbor Creek High School, it's all about the students.
Which license do you have?
I have the Technician General and Amateur Extra licenses.
All of these students are licensed amateur radio operators, studying for a series of federal communications exams and passing to use radio waves to reach out to the world.
My last contact was in Austria.
But now, literally aiming higher. This space station call, years in the making. Endless hours of after school and weekends of preparation.
This is the one you use to contact the space station?
Did you guys put all of this stuff together?
We've set everything up, from the antennas to the radios, to the power supplies, antenna controllers. We've set this whole event up ourselves.
The students have a 10-minute window to make contact, then question astronaut Andreas Mogensen.
they can be very
Assistant Principal Drew Mortensen heads the Advanced Technology Club at the school. After attending an amateur radio seminar, he thought, I'll bet our students can do this.
You have to hit a target.
Right, exactly. You're hitting something that's 254 miles away, traveling at 17,000 miles per hour, and you're hoping that everything goes correctly. Like,
what could possibly go wrong?
No, right, exactly, no.
The gym looks like it's set up for homecoming. Signs, balloons. You can feel the buzz. As classes file in to watch, the technology kids are psyched, anxious.
Today, the students of Harbor Creek are on a journey to boldly go where few hams have gone before.
The time has come. 15-year-old Giles Veit begins the call.
NA1SS, NA1SS, this is KC3SGV.
The gym full of students wondering, will this work?
NA1SS, NA1SS, this is KC3SGV. NA1SS.
Giles calls again.
KC3SGV.
And again.
NA1SS, NA1SS, this is KC3SGV.
Finally.
Hey, Commander Mogensen, we have you a 5-7, a pretty good signal. So, are you ready for some questions?
I am ready for questions. Go ahead.
Lots of the club members get to take turns.
Living in space
a payoff for the hours of work they've invested.
Why do you think that space exploration is important? Over.
Space exploration is important in many ways. One, because it's about knowledge. It's about expanding our horizons, both physically but also mentally.
In 10 short minutes, the space station is out of range.
For the students!
What was it like hitting that button over and over?
As soon as we heard Commander Mogensen respond, that was such a relief, really.
I'm just looking at the smile on your face.
Yeah.
What else are you feeling right now?
Lightheaded.
Mr. Mortensen is brimming with pride.
Yeah. How big of an emotional investment was this for you?
I love my kids. I do. I absolutely love them. And so, for them to get to have that experience is huge.
why you become a teacher?
Yep, absolutely.
Yes.
There was some tears that day too, right?
Yeah.
Public school, not exactly loaded with resources.
Nope. Yeah.
The kids went out, they raised money to get the equipment and everything else, did it all themselves.
That's right. All the nerds won.
Right.
They won.
And what's interesting is they started this a couple of years ago. That Advanced Technology Club has grown and grown and grown. They're doing astronomy. They're doing all kinds of really cool stuff. And if you want to do this with your school, call this group ARISS.
Amazing.
ARISS. Just Google it.
Just does the heart good to see good kids, good teacher, working hard, doing something incredible.
And the buzz in there was like, whoa, this is what's going to happen.
And honestly, you being there is
exactly
pretty cool, too. I'm sure the whole community is watching there this morning, the parents, the teachers, so all of you this morning, kudos.
Awesome.
STEM rules. You were in the AV club. I was in the AV club. I have my first class, or had my first class FCC radio.
Which is not easy to get.
You know, it was a big deal.
So there's still licensing for radio. I mean, this is still a current technology.
But Savannah, this is a message to you and I as the underachievers in high school.
Okay, I thought you were going to say, we were underachievers. I thought you were going to say the elderly on this couch.
And by the way, ham radio, very important. Secondary, when other forms of communication go out,
During
ham radio is there. Disasters,
big time
things like
stuff.
that. So that's
right.
It's something that we really do need.
Well, congrats to those kids.
Absolutely. Let's take a quick look at your weather, show you what we've got going on for